Hi, welcome to this video in which I will show you how the Renault Sport Monitor works in Renault Twingo 2 RS. I will just go quickly through all the data, and then I will drive so that we will be able to see. You will be able to see how the data show, how the data change, and what can be shown. To open the Renault Sport Monitor, we need to turn the ignition on, of course, and then we just press both these two buttons simultaneously and hold them. Okay, and now here I am in the first display of Renault Sport. So this shows you the throttle, torque, and power. And then if we go, we can move between this display with these two buttons. So if I go to the right, now we have braking G's. When you are braking, how much G's is making, oil temperature, water temperature, and then we have the lap timer, so we can see our laps. And here is also the meter, to get the time from 0 to 100 and kilometers per hour, and from 0 to 100 400 meters. And here is also the G meter, so that shows you how the G's, when you are going into the turns and braking, accelerating, what G's you are getting. Now I'm back at the first display, so let me just turn the car on, and as you can see, now it shows, if I press a little bit the throttle, it shows how much throttle in percentage I'm giving, okay, and how much torque it is making, and how much power. If I go to the next one, as you can see, there are braking G's. The oil temperature is already at 70 degrees Celsius. It starts showing at 70 only, and water temperature is now at 71, and it will be rising. So here we have the lap timer. How do you start the lap timer? You start it with the bottom button here. So I will press it, and the first lap started. So there is lap 0. This is the current lap that it is going. And if I press again the bottom, now I can see the current lap is still measuring the time, and the first lap was 7 seconds. So the next lap, and as you can see, it's moving lap 1, lap -1, lap -2, lap -3, and best lap is shown at the bottom, 4 point. Okay, if I do it now quickly, as you can see, the best lap was this. So how do you stop lap timer? This is not really the best, but okay, you just press the bottom button and hold it. So I'm holding it. Now it is stopped. So you cannot basically stop directly at the finish line, because you need to hold it for 1 or 2 seconds. And then if you press again and hold it, it will reset the lap timer. Okay, okay, let me just stop it again. That's it. And if we go forward to this, so you can go between the displays back and forth with these two top buttons. Here, how do you start with this? You just go to this display and stop the car. When you stop the car, it is reset, and then you just start, and it automatically starts measuring the time. If you want to reset it, then you just stop and it resets. So when you get the time, if you would like to make a photo or whatever, you should not stop, because as soon as you stop, the time resets itself. And here are the G's. And now let us try this, how it works really in practice. So I will go into the RS monitor, and this is one of my favorite roads, and let us see how it will work. So now you can see the throttle is 100%. How much Newton meters, and here comes the power. Okay. And again, full throttle. As you can see, the torque is building, and the power is really at the top only. So if I go now to the temperature gauge, here you can see that the temperature, oil temperature is 104, and water is 95. And let's go here, and again the oil temperature goes to or even to 130. Now you will be able to see the G's when braking. Okay, so now let me go here to the lap times. I will go through, and here is now the G's. As you can see, it's showing what the G's I'm achieving. It's a really nice display. I just don't like something, and as you can see now, it shows also the history and everything. But as soon as you go to the different screen, for example this one, and if I go back, the history, the previous points are deleted. So this is something that I really don't like. Let's go now back, down. Okay. And again here are the G's. Now down there will be a little bit more when braking. As you can see here, so a little bit of ESP. And here. Okay, let me go back to the throttle. Okay, here you can see the throttle and the torque that it's giving and the braking now. So there is a lot of interesting info that you can see. And now if I go to the lap timer, you can have it also here, but this is more useful on the racetrack, I think. So the temperature, so the oil temperature already went to 112. Here the G's about the braking is 0.6 G's. Okay. Now let's do the acceleration measurement. As you can see, I stopped, and now I will start. I will not push it. So from 0 to 100. Okay, and that's it. It was 9.92. I didn't push it too much. And now when you go to the 400 meters, it will show also the number for this. Here is also the optimal gear change. Of course, this I forgot to mention before, which shows you what is the optimal gear for the best acceleration. And here we are. Okay. Also 400 meters, it was in 19 seconds. So. And now also other interesting thing, you can check the power, where it comes. So it is really at the top. I think almost at 7,500. So you see the power, now it is 5,000. It's still not. And it was really at the top, it was 133 horsepower. And this was a quick overview about Renault Sport Monitor in Renault Twingo 2 RS. I hope that you have enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Drive safe and of course smile when you drive, because driving is always fun, especially if you drive Renault Twingo 2 RS. Bye!